Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Chad Zumock is here.
All right.
At Chad Zumock for Twitter. You tweet a lot, or you get into that as a comic? Do you like that?
You got to. I mean, like you were talking before the show about how you tweeted something out about MCA's death, and you're like, I got something good here. Then
and then they just destroy you.
Yeah, it's just like...
I thought I was being clever. When MCA from the Beastie Boys died, I tweeted out, R.I.P. MCA, you're finally in Brooklyn. Get some sleep.
Great tweet.
I thought that was great. That's like the 80th time I've heard that one, Fatso. Unoriginal, F you. Not funny. I'm not trying to be funny. You know, I thought that was okay as tweets go. But yeah, they're brutal.
Oh, yeah.
They're brutal.
Especially when you're on air, like being on radio, everyone thinks they have direct access to you. Like you know, Paul Newman was never on Twitter back in the day. You couldn't talk to Paul Newman.
That wasn't going to happen. Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, there used to be a dignity with actors. I mean, yeah, look at the Kids' Choice Awards. Slime, Tom Cruise, and Ashton Kutcher. They go there and get green stuff. Could you imagine Paul Newman getting slimed at the Kids' Choice? No, he'd go, no. Yeah, Frank Sinatra getting slimed. No, I'm not going because it's stupid. And I have some dignity. There's got to be some people that don't get slimed. Tom Cruise getting slimed, begging these kids, go see my movie. Go see Mission Impossible 4. Please just shut up. I'm glad you brought that up. I hate that. I hate that. You're right. Sometimes to create an illusion, like Jack Nicholson would say, why don't I do the Tonight Show? Because I'm a fan of Johnny Carson. I want to create a persona where it's hard to get to me, and it makes the movies more interesting.
Yeah, that's how I want my stars. I want them. I don't want to be able to touch it. Like I hate the fact that.
But comedians can't be that way. You need to be accessible sometimes.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm on there, and I just do what I do. I'm playing it wherever. Who cares? Leave me alone.
Well, no, it's good. It's great for plugging stuff, too.
Doesn't
Absolutely.
Leo DiCaprio still kind of do that? Doesn't he try to avoid doing?
You don't see him on a lot of things.
He's like one of the only
I think
aloof actors.
I think
there.
he tries to do that thing. That's a good example of a modern guy who tries to be like, okay, it's hard to see into my world.
He sticks to his principles. Yeah, he doesn't want to reveal himself in any way.
Also, maybe he sucks on a talk show too.
Probably, yeah.
One big bore.
I'd like to think that because I just,
He seems like maybe he's boring, but maybe he's not. He's one of those guys, if he's honest about his life, it's probably insanely exciting.
He did the Kids' Choice Awards?
Oh, yeah.
You watched him
2000. I'm looking at, I have Google.
You watched the Kids' Choice Awards?
I don't know if you've noticed throughout the theme of the show, like I have Google. Yeah, 2009 was where there's a picture of him there.
Oh, yeah.
That's surprising.
Did he get slimed?
Stand by.
There's no way.
What was that show on Nickelodeon where they said, I don't know, and slime came down? You guys remember that? Anybody in this room?
I don't watch that.
Double Dare, I think, right? Or something
Double
like that?
Dare.
Was that like, did you love that show, Mike?
It might have been, right? I
Mike,
think it was.
how do
Now
you
he's
know
pretending
that?
not to know.
No,
You know.
Mike, you watched Double Dare? When was that on? Shane, we need to find out when that was on. Mike, you were watching Double Dare at 45 years old.
52.
No,
If they ever slimed,
This was like 10 years ago.
if they ever slimed Borschetti, though, he would just go.
Yeah, but I love Ren and Stimpy too. I like.
Well, that's an
cartoons,
adult
you know what I mean?
cartoon, Ren and Stimpy.
Family Double Dare was 88 to 93.
Yeah, but I was in my 20s in '88.
You were not in your 20s.
In '88, I was.
And 80, well, that's 20s is still an adult. I mean, that's even more embarrassing.
In your 20s,
Well, here, in his
How
20s,
old?
this is what the storyline for it is. Two teams of two children, ages 9 through 13.
Oh my God!
Wait,
thought it was-
88, how old were you?
Let's see. Hold on.
29?
No, no,
25.
No, it was
You were 25 years old about.
27. No, wait. Yeah, 27.
Two teams of children.
No, but it was. I like.
Age 9.
I was always a fan of TV.
You know
what I mean?
Did you watch True Detective?
I couldn't get into it, man.
Really?
It was so slow. I had to tap out after.
I think it would have been way better if Borschetti was the guy in the last episode with the scars.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Because it sounds like he's watching the Double Dare. How creepy is that scene where he's with his half sister and he goes, "Can you tell me again about Grandpa?
No, but
He caught me in the sugar field."
Vicky the Teenage Robot. I love things from the '80s.
Mike, I'm gonna ask you to stop talking. Do you find Mike disturbing, Chad?
I think you'd make a great serial killer.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I've got a couple of people.
You've got to have a career to drive.
That's a theme right now.
I got a couple of people penned in.
Uh-oh. cut to a bloody sweater vest on the corner
No,
of-
not at all. No.
Put me on the hit list.
Do you wear one every day?
Just when I perform, and it's like if I don't, like people get like back in Cleveland where I got my little fan base, people get mad. They're like, "Where's your sweater vest? Why is that on?"
Do you have a good fan base there?
Yeah, it's because when you're on, for some reason, radio in Cleveland, it's like it's still.
Well, MMS is a legendary station.
Yeah, when I was on there for a while, and they still embrace it. They embrace talk, which
it's
is
a great
nice.
way to promote comedy radio, man. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, and then I got charged with the DUI, so they let me go.
Yeah.
During a contract negotiation.
No
Then
kidding.
you got acquitted or whatever.
I ended up getting I pled down. Like I went to a trial, and it was like it was so
Were you
surreal.
drunk?
I was
Were you
tired.
over the legal limit?
I was doing this was going on, Artie. I had 2 hours sleep. I just headlined a show. I was driving back. I had some beers in my system, and I fell asleep at the wheel.
Right.
But I didn't.
Sounds like you were loaded.
But I know exactly.
No, I'm kidding.
But so
No, DUIs are scary, man, because it doesn't have to be always like you don't have to be guilty to get And then you lost your job because of it.
well, I lost it. I didn't really get along with the host all that well, and they end up cutting me and letting me go because of salary and all that. But it was
okay.
it was all over the news. Like my mug shots on. Like you Google me right now. First thing comes on my mug shot.
I got a couple of mug shots.
Yeah.
They're better than some shots I paid for. I'll tell you that. Shetty finds that hilarious.
That's one thing I'm missing is a mugshot. I'll probably have one eventually.
It should be a shot of you watching Double Dare at 20. Back with more chat after this. Welcome back. Last few minutes to the Artie Lange Show. Chad Zumock's here, at Chad Zumock on Twitter. So what club did you start out working in Cleveland? Were you at Hilarities? You go to the Improv? What'd you do over there?
Yeah, I worked both clubs.
Both great clubs. Again, a great scene over there.
Yeah, you played Cleveland Improv a long time ago, I remember.
Yeah.
Comedian friend of mine, Joe Howard, was your opener.
Oh, okay.
Big fan of you. Loves you.
Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because is he the guy who I met at Peabody's originally?
Yeah.
Did he ever tell you that story?
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't a comic yet, and I played Peabody's
You
years ago.
inspired him to do comedy.
With Florentine, and he ran on stage and took a picture with me. But then a few years later, 5 or 6 years later, he opened for me at the Cleveland Improv. How's he doing?
He's great. Yeah, he's going to be in Hartford with Jim this weekend. And, Cleveland got a nice little scene. We got some good guys. You guys had Jason Lawhead on here.
Yeah, he's funny as hell. No, it is a good scene. I mean, it's one of those cities that forces you to be funny.
Yeah, it's like that's why you get into comedy, because there's some pain in your past.
Oh, there's pain.
Yeah, right. And our pain's our city.
Is Peabody still there?
Nah, they took that down, man.
What a club that was, man. I mean, Florentine played there, I'm going to say, 2000, something like that. And that was the most, Florentine, will just say Peabody's with Artie Lange, and he'll go into the story. They were just the most ornery crowd. There was a guy sitting on stage with a beer and his leg up as I began my set. He was on the stage with me. And I said, dude, you gotta leave. And he goes, make me. That's what he said. And he had like all his friends with me, and I'm like, look, I'm not gonna make him. And security did nothing. I just did nothing.
They just let him go.
I did my whole set with him on stage. I did an hour with the guy on stage. He's like judging me, yelling out, not that great. Really terrible stuff. But now, how often are you on the road?
When I got off radio, I started getting back into it. I had Dave Stroop in Columbus, had to go in front of him. So I'm back, and I'm everywhere. I'm with Jim, a lot of dates. That's all I'm doing now. They actually just opened a new casino in Cleveland, and I'm the house MC there.
Oh, because Detroit's doing so well with that casino. I mean, who? That's where politicians have no soul. Who drives through downtown Cleveland or Detroit and says, I know, casino. That's what these people need.
Perfect.
A casino.
Yeah.
I mean, the casino in downtown Detroit is, you walk through there, it is the most depressing.
You've been? I see. I
had to walk through because I was doing a gig in Detroit.
I can't imagine.
And the guy had been there before the casino opened, and my driver said to me, that's a casino. And I said, I got to see what it looks like. It was walking distance from my hotel, and it's people in colostomy bags losing their mortgage.
It's like putting a day spa in the middle of a trailer park. It doesn't belong.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
Well, so you're playing it there, though?
Yeah.
They have good shows there.
Yeah, they got some shows there, so it's just like when I'm on the road, or where I'm not on the road, I just have a full-time gig doing that.
Is it an Indian casino?
No, it's actually a hard rock casino. Yeah.
Wow.
That's out in the middle of nowhere.
Cashing in.
Yeah, just quick cash, roll out.
It's in the middle of nowhere. It's not in downtown Cleveland.
No, it's like kind of on the outskirts. They have one downtown Cleveland that Dan Gilbert, the owner of the Cavs, owns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy just,
He's cashing in, huh?
Yeah, listen.
You not enough money with that? You got to open a casino?
Yeah, right.
Really make money off of misery?
Well, I think it was all part of the LeBron plan at the time, and it just didn't work out.
That backfired. Well, listen, dude, thanks for coming on again. Go through the plugs again. Levity Live.
Yeah, Levity Live this weekend with Godfrey. I'm going to be in April. I'm going to be Helium with Jim Florentine.
Right, in Buffalo.
In Pittsburgh, I'm going to be with Jim Florentine at Bonkers. And Artie, I'm a huge fan, man. I bought your book.
Thanks,
You're
buddy.
a big influence on me, so this means a lot. Thanks,
Thanks, Chad. We'll come back anytime, man.
Absolutely.
Definitely come back. Again, at Chad Zumock. You're a good man. I appreciate it. We'll support you. Come on back. Karel Pachutsky, nightlife photographer. Definitely help that guy out. He's a good man. Beth Hoyt, great actress, comedian, and, of course, Mike Buschetti. Chris Cotton, my man, stopped by. See you tomorrow on The Artie Lange Show. Bracket Week.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.